What's up everyone, 18 Holes of Misery here, and if you read the title, you already know what we're talking about in this video, and I'm gonna just jump right in. Right now, we're just under 1,000 subs, so it's a big milestone. You know, that's where everyone who wants to start YouTube, that's where everyone wants to get to. That's the goal, 1,000 subs to get monetized. So we're right there. And I'm similar to those numbers on Instagram and TikTok as well, but YouTube is the big one because like 1,000, I don't know why, but 1,000 subs on YouTube is just a little bit different than those other platforms. But that's all great. Once I get monetized, it's gonna be amazing. A little bit of change. It's not a lot of money. It's not gonna be life-changing money, but I do wanna see a little bit of a shift in what we're doing and really start going a little bit more all in on this and treating it more like a business other than just something that I'm reacting to on a day-to-day basis. Just finished up the first quarter of 2026, and I wanted to make this video to talk about my serious goals that I have for the rest of 2026 and where I'm aiming to be by the end of this year. So first, it's a big one, but I want to see this channel grow to about 3,000 to 7,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I know I'm not even at 1,000, so it sounds like a lot. But realistically, I think that comes down to about 1 or 2 videos doing pretty well for the rest of the year, and then we could see a pretty big bump. And when I'm talking about 1 or 2 videos doing well, that leads me to believe that I need to be posting a lot more than just 1 video a week. Now, I've been lacking a lot on the short form content, which is why my Instagram and TikTok aren't going as much as I would love for them to be. So I want to start focus on posting at least 5 to 7 shorts on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts, as well as bumping up my 1 post per week on YouTube into 2 posts, because I'm going to start vlogging a little bit more, at least 1 vlog per week, as you're going to see here in the next coming weeks. And I'm also going to go into a challenge where I vlog for 30 days. So every single day I'm going to post a vlog talking about random things, but mainly golf stuff, but also just things that I do on a day-to-day basis. And obviously, even if I only grow this thing by 500 subs by the end of the year, I'm still going to be happy. The main point is that I'm setting these goals a little bit higher, just so, you know, even if we fall short, it's still pretty cool. The second goal that I want to really focus on is consistency, because if I'm being 100% honest, this is where I'm lacking the most, as I'm sure a lot of creators are the same. You know, I shouldn't be recording this video on Saturday when I have to post it on Sunday. This should be being posted in the next like 3 weeks or so, and I should just be logging videos in the back burner, so I just have stuff ready to be posted, not just reacting every single weekend. So I definitely need to get a little bit more organized. Let's be real, a lot more organized when it comes to planning content. But I always do feel that in the winter, it's just a little bit harder to plan content, just because in the summer I'm out playing golf courses and it's a very clear-cut thing that I'm doing, while here it's a little bit different because I'm scrambling for different type of content ideas. And obviously we only got to travel to 2 different destinations for our winter escape project, which still gave me a lot more content than I ever imagined I would have. But at the end of the day, it will be a lot easier in the summer to stay consistent, in my opinion. Next, the other goal that I want to really focus on for the rest of 2026 is my content identity, essentially. Right now, I'm trying to be cinematic golf content as my brand, but that doesn't really move the needle as much. So I want to really like decide and just, you know, come up with what our identity is for this page. And I think you guys should do the same thing if you're thinking about creating content, because it's not enough just to go out and play golf. You got to have an identity, and you have to have a reason why people are tuning in on a weekly basis and waiting for your new videos. So whether that be course reviews that I do, or along the lines of just traveling to different destinations and telling you whether or not these are great places to play golf or not, we got to really decide what we're going to be focusing on going forward to really start to build a clear-cut brand identity. So I really do want to start focusing on that as well for the rest of the year. And next up, I want to have a breakthrough video. Now, again, I've realized that, you know, to get this breakthrough video, you know, that one video that really changes your page. And honestly, you do not want to go viral when making content. Going viral is great for one thing, but then you got to follow it up with more and more viral clips, which is, if it's a fluke, then that's not very good. I much rather build it slow and build a true community and really feel like I'm connecting with each one of these guys that are following along. But you know, I do want to get one of those videos that really push my page forward, that gets me to that, you know, 3,000 to 7,000 sub, and really makes this whole creator thing a true thing. Because sometimes all it takes is one. And I've really realized this in the last few weeks, that, you know, this polished content, very good looking content is awesome. It's the only stuff I watch, but sometimes it's not the most realistic and it's not the best for optimizing views. So I gotta start posting more. And I know that, like, you know, if you want to get a viral video, which again, just, you shouldn't be pushing for that, aiming for that. You should be aiming for consistency. But if you put up enough reps of your consistent posts, you're gonna get an opportunity to get that one viral video. And for me, that means I need to up my posting. That's why I'm gonna try to do the 30 days of posting. I'm trying to up my videos to twice a week, which I was only once a week. And I think this summer it's gonna allow for it. My goodness, Gigi, you scared me. What's up? Okay, go upstairs. Let me finish this. I'll be upstairs in a minute, okay? Okay, go. Yo, she scared me. Kids are scary, man. I don't even remember what I was saying. Regardless, I'm gonna try and post more. I'm going to try to get more content out there in hopes that one of these videos will pop off and it'll be a big turning point for our channel. But again, I want to emphasize that slow growth is better than fast growth, because you're building a strong foundation that's going to allow you to build systems that will continue to grow throughout your journey of making content. Another big goal that I have this year is I want to really get my first true brand deal. Now, I signed with a golf course in the area where I'm going to be making content for them. I'm helping with their creative direction, and that's paying well. It's enough. It's gonna be a cool little perk that's gonna allow me to play a lot more golf and travel this summer, but it's nothing that can pay my bills. So it's gonna be cool for 6 months to, you know, work with a golf course and make content for them. But at the end of the day, I want to get something. I want to get a brand deal, a equipment deal, someone that is going to see our vision as a channel and wants to grow with us and will fund us to allow us to do the things that we want to do and take more risks to make better content. So that's a really big goal for me this year, is to get our first true brand sponsor. And I think we're going to get it done. I really do. I think it's going to happen this year. And finally, my last true goal for the rest of 2026 is I want to build something bigger. I don't want something that is just, you know, transactional from you guys watching this. I want to build a true community of creators, because I really do believe that golf content is growing at such a fast pace. Like, you just saw LeBron James, you know, partaking in internet golf. Like, I really think this thing is heading in a direction that we cannot fathom. Like, we cannot understand how big it's gonna get. And I think there's gonna be a lot of people like myself, smaller golf channels, that are just doing well in their own area, and that's enough. So I think I want to help people do the same thing that I'm doing, and I want to help people grow their channels and escape the 9-to-5 by just creating content and playing golf for fun and just making something that they're proud of. And I really think that, like, we don't all gotta get rich from this, but if it's enough to pay some bills, get some free golf, that's good enough for most people. And I really think the way this thing is headed, the direction it's going, I think it's going to become more attainable for more people. So that's definitely something that I want to get into by the end of 2026. So those are the goals for the rest of 2026. The first quarter went by so fast. We did some cool things. We got to go to Myrtle Beach. We got to go to Florida. We got to play with all these other brands. We signed our first course deal, which, you know, is gonna give us enough money to do some cool things this summer, travel to some cool places. So I think we're headed in the right direction. And yes, I understand that these goals are pretty far-fetched, but you gotta aim for something, man. You know, like Kanye West said, reach for the stars, so if you fall, you land on a cloud. Shout out to Homecoming. But yeah, we want to take big swings, because why else do any of this kind of stuff? So if you're watching this and you want to do the same thing, like, build these goals. Start making goals. Start with, I just want to gain 10 subscribers. I just want to gain 50 subscribers. I just want to get a video that sees 1,000 views. Small goals, man. And again, as everyone says, 1% better every single day, and let it compound. And we'll all be doing this golf YouTube thing together. And we'll be building this community. And over time, it might turn into something big, but I do still think that it's very early, and you're not late. Just start building, start creating now. So for the rest of 2026, the goal is simple. Show up consistently, make better content, and take bigger swings. And we're gonna actually give this a real shot, and we'll see where it ends up. And most importantly, I'm bringing you guys with me for the whole thing, man. And I wanna see you guys do more as well. And I'll be there supporting you as well, man. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm gonna be dropping a vlog here soon enough, and then we're gonna start vlogging straight for 30 days. Let's see how it goes. See you guys in the next video, man. Peace.